If Agent Vaughn can explain it, great. If he can't...
Agent Vaughn? What do you have to say for yourself?
Yes. I spoke to a woman at the cafe. She asked if she could have the sugar. I gave it to her. I did zip up my hoodie when I went to the counter because I was cold. When I was on my way back, I bumped into a woman and dropped the croissants. She offered to help, but didn't lean down to pick anything up. And the only thing on the floor was a croissant.
No. No, she passed you something, and she left right after because her job was done.
Or she left because she was done with her coffee.
So do you stand by these accusations, Jocelyn? Fortunately for Vaughn, I find his version of the events credible. As for you, well, maybe your mind was playing tricks on you. So, do you stand by your version of the events?
Jax, it might be embarrassing, but it's not too late to admit it.
Agent Vaughn is lying. I saw him put the package in his right pocket. That pocket.
Empty your pockets.
You can't be serious.
Humor me. Well, what have we here? What we do now is quite simple. Congratulations, Agent Jax. You just passed your first phase of training.
Wait. What? This was all a test?
And you passed. Here, you can celebrate with this pack of spy gum.
What were you testing me on? If I noticed the handoff?
That was part of it. But mostly I was testing your loyalty. And you didn't let your feelings for a colleague supersede your duty to the WSB.
And you trusted your judgment, even when I gave you a plausible explanation.
Okay.
Your training will be ongoing, but right now we need you in the field. There is an assignment for which you are particularly well suited. Unless, of course, you don't think you're ready.
No. No, I'm ready. Where am I going?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So this is the first of two videos. We're going to be talking about Josh in these next two videos. Josh returned home. Josh returned home to Carly. For the first time. Oh, really? The first time since Cyrus's murder? That was like a month ago. Well, oh no, over a month ago. When did that happen? Back in February? Damn, it's been a long time, y'all. It's been a long time. So she's just returning home. We're going to talk about that in the next video, though. So we got to get back to the situation at the WSB. So remember, Josh was about to rat out Vaughn, right? When she thought that he got some type of device or something like that. And it was like shaped in a pack of gum, and it was a pack of gum. So Josh was literally telling Brennan everything she saw. And it was starting to look like Josh was about to rat this dude out. And it looked like Vaughn was in trouble, right? So Brennan at one point told Vaughn to empty his pockets and give him whatever he received. So the gum-shaped blue box thing that he got, Brennan found like a disc or something in there, a drive or something. And it looked like this dude Vaughn was done. Remember, he was just asking, he needs to be back in the field, right? He wanted to be back in the field. But Brennan was like, no, after what you did in Romania, you're not going back in the field. You're going to continue to train students, right? So I was like, damn, he must be in trouble. He must have did something bad, where he can't even go back in the field. So I was like, man, Josh is putting Vaughn in a real bad spot. She's snitching and everything. So it turns out to be, guys, this was crazy. This threw me off. But I love the surprise, though. It turned out to be that they were testing Josh. And they were testing to see how far Josh would go in a situation where she wasn't protecting a new friend like Vaughn, right? And Brendan wanted to see if she was strong enough, regardless of the relationship that she had with Vaughn, that she was willing to tell the WSB whatever she knew. And it was a really good test. Josh actually passed it because they were both impressed. They were both in on it. It was a fake setup. So apparently the girl in the coffee house was in on whatever was going on. So they were all testing Josh. So that girl was clearly in the WSB that was in that coffee shop. I would like to see more of her. I wonder if they will bring her back, or that was just for that scene. Those 2 scenes that they had yesterday. But that was a really interesting test. Like I said, it threw me off, but I like to see it because it really did test Josh's loyalty to the WSB instead of personal relationships. So Brendan feels like, Josh is not going to hold anything back, when she learns secrets like that. And that was crazy, man. That was crazy. So we're starting to see, Josh really becoming a really good potential agent here. So good that he's going to have her do her first field assignment. I guess when she gets back, she's going to do her first field assignment, but he allowed her to go home because I think she's done with her training. Or I think she has a little bit more training to do, but like she's basically, past the beginning parts of it, But the other thing was, so as she went home, Brendan said that Vaughn is going to back her up in the field. So he's going to be back in the field. The only question that I got remaining on this whole situation was Vaughn really in trouble for what he did in Romania? Because for him to allow him to go back in the field, was that just a setup, just a cover in front of Josh? That's what I want to know. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. We're going to talk about her going back home in the next video, so I'll see y'all over there. But go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News Delight.